money, success, fame, glamour. This is the things we are going to talk about today. I'm going to give you advice as the wisest man of crypto, and not only crypto. I'm going to tell you how you should live, because I might be not financial advisor, but I would be the greatest life advisor of this planet. And I'm telling this because I'm more successful than 99% of the humans living on this planet, and this rating would go even higher if I would be, let's say, in African continent, Asian continent. But let's round it to 99%. It could be 99.5, I'm not sure, but I'm living the life of leisure. I'm living pretty easy life. It kind of doesn't make me happy because I still complain a lot, but I'm going to give you the great advices, and I'm also going to tell you, do you need to grind a lot to be ultra successful? Because I think there is a lot of misconception in this world. So why I claim, on what basis I claim that I'm more successful than most of the people. I'm 30 years old, right? I'm way more successful than my parents ever been, than my sister, many of my friends. Why? Because I had a dream. Do you understand? I never wanted to work hard, and I never grinded. I actually never grinded in my life. And many people say I'm salty or poor. It's actually not true. It's not true. So I never wanted to work hard in my life. Sometimes I was, and I was working as the glass collector in the bar, but it doesn't matter because I had the dream. I wanted to make money online. I wanted to be creative, and I was using this. So for the past 8 years, I didn't really have regular work. I work in the creative field and I record online courses. But does it mean I was grinding? Because if you would take average workday of my life, it would be probably 1 hour daily. And I know you're already jealous because you finished your 8-hour shift or 10-hour shift or whatever. Or you spoke for 5 hours to the customers because you have grind set. I work on average 1 hour a day. And I can support my life very well financially, very independent financially, support my parents. For many, I traveled the world, many countries. Okay? I saved, I invest in crypto, in stocks. In fact, I don't even know what to do with money. I drink the highest quality coffee that there is. I'm choosing like $20 for 250 grams, and you still drink some shitty coffee. You see? You don't have to grind hard in life to be successful. You need to have the dream. And I tell you, like, I can't imagine now going back to this regular unsuccessful life. Let's say like my father, he was grinding hard as the construction worker. All he got in life was the calluses on his hands. Nothing more. No success, no money. Because he didn't have the dream. He didn't possess the genius that I have in my head, which also prove that you don't get the genius from your parents. It's the gift from the universe. So I was born with this gift, right? When I was poor, I tried to play poker because if I win in these free rolls and make some money, I will make it. You see, I always had these stupid dreams, and it worked. It worked. I made bunch of stupid decisions. None of them were grinding. None of them. I still made it. So here is what I'm going to tell you. The first advices, the first, or maybe let's go with the word. You need to possess the dream, okay? Look, I was working as the glass collector and bartender in UK, and my family would tease on me when I came back year and a half later. I didn't go there to work, and I had 30 pounds in my pocket. And they were like, you were there a year and a half, you didn't save anything. And they teased. I'm more successful than all of them now. All of them. You know, the other day, like some months ago, my father asked me, so, do you make like $1,500 a month? Because for him it's good money, right? And I didn't know what to respond because I'm far beyond. Like it was so silly. Because he doesn't have the concept of the money this man operates. Right? That's how well I made it. So it's not about grinding, but you need to have idea and a dream that you will be hungry every day, and you don't have to work on this dream for a whole day, 1 hour a day. If it's good dream, it will work. If you have idea, in order to be successful on YouTube, you have to be stupid enough to come and do it every day, and maybe one day it will pick up. That's how easy it is. You don't have to grind. In fact, I have few successful friends, okay? Few of them. And they are millionaires. I tell you, none of them grind. None of them grind. They just got rich. Very quickly, like this. I have other friend, right? He's successful, okay? Let's say, this is the guy. The guy has name Pedram, okay? Pedram. And the Pedram was successful, right? And he always tell me about, like, you know, these ideas of the grind set and stuff like this. Maybe he doesn't, but he admire people who have the grind set, like Gary V and stuff. I tell you, Pedram is fairly successful. He doesn't fucking grind. Every time when I call him, he has time to pick up. If you grind, you don't have time to pick up. This fucker work maybe 1 hour a day. He's successful. He made it. He live a good life, good savings, comfortable life, eat good steaks. This is the lie that you need to grind in life. You don't have to grind in life. I tell you the purpose in life, okay? You need to try to make it to not work. You need to try to make it to not work like super hard. So here's the limit. How much money you need a month? $5,000? I think $5,000 is enough. With the inflation, it can go up to $10,000. But everything above that is play money. You don't need that. If you above that, you can start thinking of Lambos or stuff like this, because who cares? Like seriously, who cares? So if you add 5K a month, you okay. But if you work 10 hours a day and you make 5K a month, you didn't make it. You need to think how to work 1 hour a day and let's say 5K a month. Okay? So here is the other thing. Other advice. If you are in your 20s and you have saved $5,000 and you ask me what you should do with it, okay, what you should do with $5,000, what you should invest in, or you have $10,000. If you boring piece of shit, you can invest in crypto or whatever, right? I don't care. If you want to be rich in experiences, you should take this money, travel to Southeast Asia and try to catch Veneric disease. This is what will pay off in your life. Don't try to double this. Take this money, go to, I don't know, be fucked, take drugs, experience. It's more important, and I tell you, the experiences that I had in life. Because, you know, if you don't fulfill these experiences, you will have to live with the burning sensation that you could have done more. You could have done more stupid things, more crazier things, but now you are in prison, you can't go back anymore. You don't want to regret. So you need to, if you have this, go. Do this worst thing that is to you. Don't worry if you catch disease. We have medications now. You have time to make money. It's not urgent. You don't need to be multimillionaire at 23 years old. But what you need to have fun. You need to know the feeling of certain drugs. You need to know the feeling of the different female organs of different communities, different foods, different ladies, crazy ones, non-crazy ones. If you need to experience food. If you have money and you still drink like instant shitty coffee for the taste of coffee, I don't have respect to you. If you have $5,000 a month, you should drink the best coffee you could. I sometimes have McDonald's coffee if I'm like lacking the flavor, because I just cannot, if I don't have decaf one, right? But I spend on good coffee beans. I eaten in good restaurants, in Michelin star guide. You need to experience food. That's the purpose of the life, not money. Experience. So don't try to grind it. Try to make it. Okay? Seriously, if you make 5K a month without working hard, you made it. You are really good. You are really good. I can't imagine like the people working 15 hours a day and they're like so positive. Because I tell you, I barely work. Look, I have time to record these damp ass videos. As much I want. I can wear these long socks. You see, I don't even go to work. Nothing. I have books. Okay, that's not the dream. I live with parents right now, which might be a little bit misleading about my status in this world. I buy paintings on the wall. That's how fulfilled I am with all other desires. That I feel like, I want some paintings. This is not the need. So you should aim to that, right? Because if you work 15 hours a day and you are still positive, shit. Like I meant to fly in 2 weeks, and my flight is meant to take 15 hours. 15 hours. I already think and dread about this. 8 years ago, I was so positive. If I felt like 15 hours flight, so much fun. I'm going to new country. I dread now. And this means I made it. This causes me discomfort. Because it's like, shit, I don't have to do it. My life is good now. I'm like, oh, shit. You see, when you don't want to travel anymore because you've seen the world, that's when you made it. So, I tell you, all of this grind set on YouTube, it's fake. I tell you, there is real success doesn't look like this. Real success is not listening to fucking motivation audiobooks on 2x. In fact, I tell you something. If I never read the kind of like how to be entrepreneur books. These books I leave for Pedram to read. Even he's successful, but I mean, like, if you read this sort of books, your life is so poor. Sorry, Pedram. Your life is so poor if you leave this sort of books. I read only literature. I don't read fucking investor books, investing books, nothing like this. My life is that good. I already made it. I mean, maybe not fully. I will get richer. I just know it. I just know it because, you see, I was born with the genius gene. I read the literature because I seek for spiritual things already. You see? If you poor, you seek for food. I seek spiritual things. I seek meaning of life. Pedram would say, I also seek for meaning of life. That's why I read Ayn Rand. I tell you something. If you are older than 16-year-old and you still fascinated by Ayn Rand, you didn't make it. You didn't make it. Okay? You should be ashamed to admit that. Especially if you will approach 30. You know what Pedram texted me the other day? This guy was like, he sent me the link with Ayn Rand's speech. Okay? And you know what he said? He said, isn't she beautiful? Oh, in this video, she was already like 70-year-old. She was falling apart. When I saw this video, I could smell her, how she's, I could sense how she smelled, like rotten in body, very unfit. Ah, her teeth were always so ugly. She probably smoked a lot of cigarettes. Disgusting woman, whether she was young or old. I'm not saying she was stupid or anything like this. I'm simply judging her physical appearance now, because it would never cross my mind, no matter how genius she would be, to call her beautiful. Because if you have such an ugly body, it's impossible to grow beautiful mind in it. Unless your body works as the fertilizer for this sort of brain. But yeah, if you feel you made it, you listen for, like, you don't listen about like the fucking political philosophers. You listen to spiritual. You are like you really seeking for meaning of life. Listen to Buddhists about peace, because you don't have the peace. I think I lost the point, what I meant to talk about, But yeah, the meaning of life, that you should aim for experiences. Travel. Fulfill your dark desires. I know they are bad, and I know sometimes you are embarrassed of them, but you should fulfill your dark desires. Because if you will not do it, they will burn your heart till the end of your days, and that's not a nice feeling, okay? So, forget about the grind set. Enjoy your life. This is the purpose. You can make it without the grinding. I'm telling you, I made it. I should not make it. I should fucking lose at the start. Poor parents. Lazy. I just wanted to do it. So I was keep seeking. So keep seeking and keep trying. Every day, every other day. If it works, it will works. That's the life. I'm going to ride horses now. No time. Remember, grinding every day. Grind set 15 hours a day. On the construction. You lose your finger. Keep grinding. Feed the 5 children I have. Till the next time.